This third season is in mine and Dominic's interaction together, more of a journey towards his redemption. He's clearly feeling a little bit guilty about, which is an understatement. For those of you who are fans of the show know that he threw himself literally before the court and declared himself guilty to, we could argue, exonerate himself in a way by atoning for his misdeeds as he perceives them. When he may not have had been aware of it at the time that he did that, but he's in for a little bit more than he bargained for, than what you would expect in being incarcerated, especially when he meets this
meets you
fellow, who's his jailer, called John Gunther. That's my character's name. Who's a fairly shadowy, lurky, somewhat creepy dude at the beginning, when he believes himself to be followed by this corrections officer when he's released. And the story jumps around in time in an interesting way.
But they knew each other before that, right? I mean, the idea is that potentially Noah could have caused you havoc or something early on in life, and that you have a greater reason for vengeance. You're not just a creep without reason. Unless you are, that's pretty great too.
I have to, I'm playing chess with myself in my mind right now, because essentially this is it was a rare opportunity for me, and I seized upon it for the reasons I just mentioned, that it's a slow burn, and what you think might be one way may turn out to be another, and that same principle holds true for this individual who comes to Noah in his cell and introduces himself as if they're old friends, and they very well may have known one another from a lifetime or two ago when they were in school as kids. And his astonishment is that he is actually in charge of the guy who he admired so very, very much, that we learn that maybe his interest in him may be rather unhealthy. But let's just say that by next year, when the story has seen its conclusion, that you may have a different perception of that character, staying true to the premise of the whole entire project.